Good morning, everybody. Namaste. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. We're getting ready for Thursday's session of Gentle Stretch and Breathe Yoga with Lisa from St. Martin. And I hope everybody's doing well. So, excuse me. Let's take a minute to sit tall and comfortable. Release your shoulders and think about stacking those vertebrae up nice and tall. Use all those little micro muscles along your spine to elevate and lift the top of the head up from the tailbone, from the hip bones, all the way to the top of the head. Lift. Beautiful. Thank you for that. Awesome. And Annie's with me already. Thank you, Annie. Wonderful to see you. All right, so let's keep the back straight, but take a minute to just drop the head forward and release the neck. Now, as you release your neck, you may feel like your head is hanging a little bit in front of the upper chest, but as you release it more and more, you may feel that the head lowers down. Do try and keep your shoulders back and down. And release your belly so that your neck can let go all the way, because the belly and the neck are very much connected. So really release the belly and really encourage the head to drop down in front of the mid-chest. And then when you're ready, take your dominant hand. If you're right-handed, take your right hand and move to the back of the neck and just give your neck a little rub, a little squeeze and release massage. And then switch, bring up the other hand. And then allow the hands to rest on the knees. You can have them palm up or palm down. We're still going to have the back straight, but let the head drop down in front. And then slowly begin to move your chin along your collarbone left and right. And I know this seems like a really simple thing, and we often start our yoga practice just this exact same way, but try to be in the moment. Try not to anticipate what's coming next. Stay with your own sensations and your breath and your thoughts. Keep your thoughts on your awareness of your body. And listen with love to whatever your body has to say about whatever you're doing or whatever you're not doing. Take a moment for yourself here. We're moving the chin along the collarbone, left and right, really letting the neck release. Let's take the chin all the way to the right shoulder and lift the face up so you're looking off to the right. And don't worry if your chin is not directly over your shoulder. It's okay if your chin can't quite make it over there. Most of us can't do that anymore. But take a moment to lift your sternum forward and up, shoulders back and down. Hands rest on knees, looking off to the right. We're going to make a small circle in the air with the nose, over the top to the back. Keep it small at first, and then if you feel like you want to, you can go bigger and bigger, spiraling your circle out. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle either. It can be sort of oval or bean-shaped. Whatever your flexibility allows you to do is fine. Breathe as you move in. Breathe in at the top of your circle and breathe out at the bottom. We're just getting started this morning, starting slow. Coming back to the center of your circle, let's drop the chin and gaze towards the armpit or the elbow or the hip. And then let the head slowly sink back to hang in front of the chest. Release your belly, release your neck. Keep your back straight. And when you're ready, back and forth we go, taking the chin along the collarbone left and right, and eventually we will go to the left shoulder, but for now we're just moving with our breath, breathing in one way and out the other way, staying with our awareness and our moment in time. Beautiful. Let's go to the left shoulder now. Lift the face up, looking off to the left. Keep your shoulders back and down. Bring that sternum forward and up. Beautiful. Begin to make a small circle with your nose over the top to the back. The size of a quarter is perfect. And if you want, you can get bigger and bigger, but be very careful, be very gentle, because your neck is so sensitive, right? Matching your breathing with your movement, breathing in at the top of your circle, breathing out at the bottom of your circle. And let's come back to the center. Drop the chin, gaze towards your armpit, elbow, or hip. And then let's drop the head down in front. And now we're going to round the back, drop the head way down in front of the belly, round the back, slump the shoulders. Allow your hands to sort of drift off your knees if they feel like they have to. Really let go of the neck, shoulders, upper back, belly, hips. Find balance, relax, and breathe. Beautiful. Slowly rising back up, straightening that back. Hands come to prayer pose. Close your eyes. Take a moment for yourself here. Set your intention. Give your gratitude. Ask for peace and understanding. Whatever brings you closer to your true self, embrace it now. And let's take it up, overhead, breathing in. Lift the hands up, breathe in. Exhale, hands come to the side all the way down to the hips, and let's straighten out those legs. Take a minute to pull the flesh away from your sitting bones if that suits you, and flex those ankles. Straighten the knees if you can. Flex the ankles so the toes point up towards the ceiling, or maybe even back a little bit towards your face. Awesome. Lift your heart forward and up. Shoulders back and down. Beautiful. And now release the feet, relax, wiggle the toes a little bit, and let the feet go out and in. Maybe make them a little wider so the toes can come way in, not bump into each other. Out and in a few times. You can lean back on your hands. Let those legs rotate in the hip socket. And now both to the left, both to the right. In and out again a few more times, and walk your heels just a little wider. So we're not doing a big straddle here. Your legs, your feet are maybe 1.5 times the width of your hips, or 2 times, but nothing more than 2. Beautiful. Walk your hands down between your legs and reach forward. We're going to round the back and slump the shoulders and drop the head. Reach the hands forward. Bring the elbows down if that helps you and it suits you. Drop your head. Take a moment here, take a moment to breathe deep, and on your exhalation, really let go of the shoulders and neck. Let the head be so heavy. Release and relax. Soften. Allow gravity to pull you down without any resistance. Find yourself totally relaxed, totally turning your mind inward to the body. Beautiful. Walk your hands just one step back, and then let's walk over to the left leg and bring your right hand to your little toe edge. So reach your right hand to the far edge of your left foot and bring the body down so that your face is close to your left knee. Beautiful. Hands to the floor. Push back one step. Come back to the middle and all the way over to the other leg. Left hand reaching for the little toe edge of your right foot. Bring your face down close to your knee. Let your forehead rest on your knee if you're that flexible. If not, you can use a pillow right here on top of the thigh to support yourself. Push back, take one step back with the hands and come back to the middle. And let's come back to that caterpillar pose with the forward fold, very soft and heavy. Hands in between the feet, reaching the head down to the floor. And walk one step back again, and we're going to walk over to the right, both hands to the right, bow down, come to the middle, bow down. Push back, come to the left. Both hands on the outside of the leg. Bow down, push back. Let's do that again. Back to the middle. Down we go. Push back. Over to the right. Down we go. Push back up. Back to the middle. Down and up. And over to the left. Both hands on the outside of the leg. Down and up. Back to the middle, and bring those hands as far forward as you can walk them. Elbows down to the floor if you can. Forward fold, round the back, drop the head, softness. Wonderful. Walk your hands back in, and let's bring those legs back in for seated. Easy pose. Hands rest on knees. Back is straight. Top of the head lifts up. Breathing in and out. Let's do it again. Breathing in and out. Beautiful. We're going to do a gentle spinal twist now. Take your right hand to your left knee and left hand to the ground behind your left hip, looking tall, sitting tall, looking over your left shoulder. And then come back. One hand to each knee, round the back, drop the head, lift the face, arch the back, round the back, drop the head. And arch it up, lift up, look at the ceiling. Come to a nice straight back, and let's twist the other way around. And slowly unwind, one hand to each knee, round the back, drop the head, lift the face, arch the back. Do it again, down we go. Up. Let's come down and back to nice straight back. Let's go back and forth a few times. You do whatever feels good to you. You can go fast or slow, back and forth, or you can continue what I've been doing with taking it very, very slow and with a middle pause in between the left twist and the right twist. So here I invite you to do what feels good to you with regards to that easy twist in the back and spine. Back and forth might be just what you want right now. Let's take our time. Beautiful. Stretch those legs out again. We're going to do the mermaid sit, which means both feet will go to the left, both knees will go to the right. It's just like that. The hard part here is that they want you to bring that upper hip down so that your hips are level. Personally, I can't do it, so I'll often put a pillow under the lower hip, which allows the upper hip to drop a little bit. But I think honestly it's fine if you have your hips a little bit tilted. So if that's the case and you don't want to sit on the edge of a pillow, it's okay. Let's find that mermaid sit. We're going to reach the foot that's sticking out behind you a little bit. Reach the hand back by that foot and find the floor behind that foot and reach the other hand up and over. And this gives an oblique stretch through the front quarter of the chest and waist. Bring the hand down, and now we'll switch the other way. Reach up and over. This is more of a traditional side twist, side stretch. You can come down onto the elbow if you want. Beautiful. When you're ready, come sit tall again, and let's switch the legs around the other way. Mermaid your legs the other way around. Reaching back for the foot that's a little bit behind you, but find the floor behind that foot, and we're going to reach the other hand up and over and find that oblique back reaching arm. Feel the stretch through the front quarter of the torso. When you're ready, bring that hand down, and let's reach the other hand up. You can bring the elbow down to the floor if that suits you. Nice long stretch through the side body. Bring your hips to your fingertips, stretch and breathe deep. Beautiful. Coming back up. And stretch those legs out. Let's do a forward fold here with the legs really straight. So get your legs straight, flex your ankles, and reach up for the ceiling. Capital letter L pose. If you looked at your body from the side, it might look a little bit like a capital letter L. We're going to reach for the top of the wall across the room, beyond your feet. Look down at your ankles, and really reach with a straight back, and really vibrant fingertips. Reach, reach, reach. Reach farther than you thought you could. Big breath in, reach more. And as you exhale, sink down 1 inch. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, sink down 1 inch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reach. And sink. Maybe your hands come to the floor somewhere and stay in this extreme forward fold for 3 or 4 breaths. Drop your head, relax your neck, stay in the moment, and breathe deep. When you're ready, you can walk your hands up, your legs, and bring your body back upright. And we're ready to scoot down onto our back sides. Take a moment to lay down, find your comfortable position here. We're going to keep the knees up, heels close to the hips. Hands can be wherever feels comfortable to you right now. And drag your heels a little bit away from your hips, not too close in there. Drop both knees to the left and relax the lower back and hip. We pick the top knee up and then the second knee and all the way over to the other side. Hang out here for a while. Really ask that hip and lower back to release and relax. And when you're ready, pick the top knee up and follow it with the second. Let's go over to the left, and then we'll go right. Just let your knees flop left and right like windshield wipers, keeping the hips super loose. Awesome. Bring those knees up all the way to the chest. Hands come to the knees. Squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and hold. Make sure you're really pulling those knees into the chest if you can, with strong arms and hands. And open the knees a little bit if you want. Go as far apart as you like. Hold for a moment, take a breath. And close it back up, and we're going to reach the arms and legs up into the sky. So take a minute to stretch up, reaching your fingertips and toes up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Reach, reach, reach. Bring your head off the mat and reach up with your shoulders and your hips. Keep reaching up. Keep breathing. All right, bring the head down and bring the elbows and knees down. Push it up and down. I'm not going to give you a lot of instruction here. Let's just let the knees and elbows come down to the floor or close to it and up into a straight reach for the ceiling. Let's go 10 times here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down and stretch the legs out on the floor. See if I can find some space here. Long legs. All right. Let's take a minute to reach the hands straight up overhead. Reach the body, make a long body stretch. Breathe in and fill your lungs with air. Expand your rib cage as big as it will go, and breathe in with ferocity. Exhale with power. Do it again. Breathe in with acclaim. Exhale with force. One more time. Breathe in with love. Exhale with power. Beautiful. Release your arms to come back and rest on the floor next to your hips. Palms are up. And let your feet sort of aim out. Flop outward. Relax. We're going to just pick the shoulders up, scoot the shoulder blades away from the ears, and then put the shoulders back down. So this is just an easy pick up, scoot down, away, because we may have scrunched the shoulders up too close to the ears during the reach for the sky. Put those shoulders away. Wonderful. All right, let's bend the left leg and put the foot on the floor by the hip, and take the right leg, put the ankle on the knee of the left leg. Take your hand, your right hand, and push the right knee away a little bit. Just gently push it away. All right, stretch the legs straight up into the sky. Circle that ankle one way and then the other. Wiggle the toes. Flex and point a few times. And we'll reach the hands up towards the knee or the thigh. Interlock your fingers behind the leg if you can, or just grab a hold of your leg wherever your hands reach. And we'll gently pull the leg towards the face and back towards vertical. Exhale as you pull the leg towards your face. Inhale as it comes back towards vertical. Take your time. Be gentle. Don't over pull. Don't overstretch. Don't overextend. Be easy and light, gentle and careful. See if you can find your full range of motion from vertical, pretty much in the middle of your comfort zone, until you get to your therapeutic edge close to your face. Work that full range with your breath. Let's see if we can hold the leg at or near your edge, close to your face, but don't overdo it. Hold right there. Stay and breathe. And now release the leg. Let it go back halfway towards the comfort zone. And the other leg on the floor, stretch it out. And now resume your range of motion stretch from vertical to your edge. Be gentle. Keep breathing. See if you can find that new edge with your other leg straight on the floor, and hold it there. We're going to do a 30-second static stretch. Hold right at your edge as much as possible. I'll watch the clock. Keep steady, keep breathing. Five more seconds. Now that we've been a little bit patient, if you want, and you think you can, you want to go deeper, pull the leg a little into a new edge. Hold right there. Take it easy. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Stay with me. And slowly release. Release the leg down to vertical. Bend the knee. Cross it over the body. Find the floor with your knee or a pillow. Or it can just hover above the floor. Sometimes that's fine. Arms can come out like a capital letter T from your shoulders, or you can adjust them in a different design, whatever works for you. Release and relax. Enjoy your spinal twist. Ready? Make a small adjustment. We're going to stay in our spinal twist just like this, but maybe bend one knee or the other knee a little bit more or less. Maybe adjust where your arms are, where your head looks, maybe left, right, or straight up at the ceiling. Make it even more luxurious, more relaxing, more healing. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Let's roll onto our back now. Arms overhead, legs straight on the ground. Stretch. Breathe deep. Yawn. Oh, make it perfect for you. Hopefully it is perfect. Or close to perfect. All right, we're going to bend that right foot and put the right knee and put the foot on the floor near the hip. And the left ankle comes over to rest on top of the right knee. Gently push that knee away. Hold. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Stretch that leg up into the air. Circle the ankle. Wiggle the toes. Flex and point the ankle a few times. Wonderful. Reach your hands towards the leg. Grab a hold wherever you let your hands reach. And gently pull, but be very small at first. Pull the leg a little bit closer to the face. and then back to vertical. Be gentle, be careful, breathe. Let's hold the leg at your therapeutic edge. Keep breathing. And now we back off of the edge just about halfway and straighten out that other leg so it's on the floor, all the way extended. And then we resume our range of motion stretch from vertical towards close to the face and back to vertical. Be gentle. Listen to the body with love. Listen to your inner teacher. Respect that wisdom that comes from knowing what's right for you. There's no way that I can know all the issues in your tissues, but you do, or you know most of them. So be gentle. And I think it's about time we hold the leg at or near our therapeutic edge for 30 seconds. Static stretch. Keep breathing. Try and be still. And just ask that leg and that hip and that hamstring to release. Alright, let's go a little deeper. If you feel the urge and you want to, go a little deeper, find a new edge, hold right there, keep breathing, keep relaxing. And release the leg, bend the knee, and let it find the floor on the far side of the body. Roll over onto the side of your hip. Arms out to the side like a letter T. Release. Relax. Let your mind drift along your spine. Starting at the bottom of your tailbone. Drift your mind up past each vertebrae. And each vertebrae gets to answer the question, are you relaxed? I know the vertebrae is bone and it doesn't relax, but the muscles around that vertebrae will respond. If you ask, are you relaxed? They'll respond, so do it. And be very gentle and calm, and just allow yourself to sink down into the floor without resisting gravity at all. Make any small adjustments that you want to make so you feel even more relaxed and even more luxurious. This is your time. Breathe deep. Let your mind wander. When you're ready, come back to seated. we're going to do a camel ride. So that means you're seated with your legs crossed, hands come to the knees and grab firmly, arch the back and round the back. Exhale and inhale. And let it be very rhythmic and meditative. Start to slow it down and find your center. Eyes closed. Let's sit quiet for a moment. Hands rest palm up on the knees. Allow yourself to feel suspended, peaceful, maybe a little bit floaty. Hands come to prayer pose. Take a moment for yourself. Find gratitude, peace, love, maybe even joy. Awesome. Thank you. Wonderful. Let's take those arms, elbows up, hands down. Kind of like a jigsaw puzzle or jigsaw puppet. And let the hands swing back and forth. Elbows up, hands, fingertips down. All right, stop, stop. Bring the hands up. Elbows don't move except rotating around. Touch the shoulder, extend, touch, extend, touch the shoulder, and extend the opposite hand back and forth a few times. Breathe. And hands up, reach for the sky, come down, fingers point down, touch the floor, pick it up, rotate up, reach for the sky, elbows out, hands reach down, touch the floor. 2 more times. Now we bring the elbows together, hands together, fingertips together, up and down. Reach up and down, up and down. Breathe in and out. Open wide, elbows way back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Bring them together again, this time crisscross the elbows, wrap the forearms, fingertips in the palm of the hand, reach it up, breathe down, breathe out, up and down, breathe in and out. We're going to open, but before we do, notice which elbow is on top. Open wide, elbows way back, fingertips up, breathe in. And out. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Breathe in. And out. Let's cross the other elbow on top this time. Wrap it around. Reach it up and down. Breathe in and out. Up and down. Breathe in and out. Reach up and down. And let's open wide. Elbows way back. Fingertips up. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Breathe. Stretch your arms out. Tip the right arm down, left arm up and over. All the way over. Tip over the other way. Stretch long to the side. And up and over. Let's do that again. All the way over again. And coming up, bring both hands up. Drop the right fingertips down to touch the shoulder blades behind your neck and grab that elbow. Gently bring the elbow a little bit behind the head and stretch, making that side body a little bit longer. Don't go too far over here. Coming back up, open both arms up, breathe in. Exhale, drop the other hand, grab that elbow, gently urge it behind your head a little bit. Stretch through the side body. Let's tip over just a little. Feel that stretch. Nice. Come back to tall, open up, bring the hands down to rest on your knees, palms up, close the eyes, tuck the chin in just a little bit, straighten the back. Relax and release your neck and shoulders, arms, hands, fingers. Bring your attention to your root chakra, the bottom of your torso. We're going to tighten and lift in those muscles in the bottom of the torso. So rectum, sex organs, and belly button in and up. Hold them in and up. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Release and relax. Let's get on to hands and knees. Get ready for our 40-second challenge on the plank today. We're at 40 seconds, second day. Remember, you're supposed to be doing this every day, so find your yoga mat every day if you can. You know, I'm not going to judge you if you don't do it, but that's the challenge, is to try and do it every day. So let's right now get on to hands and knees. Take a minute to align your elbows and wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Fingers spread wide, arch and sway. Take your time. Allow yourself to have that beautiful flexibility through the spine. We want to stay flexible, we want to stay freely able to move without pain and stiffness, so this is really an important part of everybody's day. Cat and cow. Breathe as you move. All right. Let's see if we can come down onto elbows and do a few cat and cows with the elbows on the floor. Hands calm down, fingers spread wide. Dropping the head to look back at your toes, lifting to look forward. It's kind of all about what you look at when you're on your elbows. When you're ready, come back up to your hands. And let's do a little side to side, looking around the shoulder for the hip. Feel free to bend one elbow. As you look left, bend your right elbow. As you look right, bend your left elbow. Put a lot of movement through the torso. Really stretch one side at a time, scrunching the other side. And then come back to cat and cow, arching and swaying again. So we're going to go from table position to downward dog, and then find our plank. So let me get my watch in its proper position so I can watch those seconds tick by. All right, downward dog. Turn the toes under, lift the hips up. Find that beautiful position for your feet. And your hands. Lift your tailbone up and back. Drop your head between your arms. Push away with your arms and shoulders, fingertips and hands. Let's walk the dog a little bit, one heel up at a time. And take a minute to rock your hands forwards. We're going to find our plank now. Find your plank, get your feet in the right position, and lower the hips. And we begin planking it out for 40 seconds. Keep breathing. Keep feeling strong and powerful. Already 15 seconds. All right, we're halfway through. We're getting there. Stay strong. Stay with me. Beautiful. 10 more seconds. All right, 2 more seconds. Keep holding, keep holding, keep holding, keep holding. Knees come down. And reward yourself with pose of a child. Walk your hands forward, forehead to the floor in front of your knees. And then walk your hands towards your knees and bring your body upright. We're sitting on our heels. Bring both hands over to one side and move your hips off of your heels. And then we're going to walk the hands around and bring them to the other side. And move your hips just a little bit off your heels. Walk your hands around to the other side again. Moving the hips just a little off your heels. Let's do it again on the other side. Hands in front of the knees, come up onto hands and knees, and immediately let's find ourselves going for another downward dog. This time we're going to do the three-legged dog, but you don't have to do it if you're not comfortable with it. So hands and knees, toes turned under, lift the knees, lift the hips. Find your position for your feet that you like, and your hands push away with your fingertips, hands, wrists, elbows, and especially shoulders. Drop the head between the hands down towards the yoga mat. Release the neck. Lift the hips up and back. And let's bring the feet together so the big toes touch. Put all your weight on your right foot, and left foot can point up or back. Three-legged dog. Bring it on down. And let's try the other foot up in the air. As high as you feel like is good. And if you don't like three-legged dog, you don't have to do it at all. And stay in downward dog. Down. And find your feet going a little bit wide here. Walk your hands back towards your toes and hang in ragdoll. Allow yourself to just be completely from the waist to the top of the head relaxed and hanging. Arms and fingers released, relaxed, shoulders relaxed and hanging. Let's begin to move the hips, undulate the hips in a figure 8. All right, good people, we're going to walk our feet just a little wider and walk our hands to the left. Turning the feet to the left. Turn the feet to face left. Both hands come to be on either side of your front foot, which is your left foot now. Both legs are kind of straight, if you can manage it. And we're going to try and drop the head close to the leg. Lift the face away from the leg. Walk your hands just a step forward and scoot your back leg back. Bring that knee down to the floor and uncurl your toes. So this is just a crescent lunge. Am I on camera? We want to try and lift the face. Walk your toes a little bit forward so your knee doesn't go in front of your toes. And crescent lunge, lift your face. Should feel a good stretch on the front of your back thigh, quad, all the way up into the hip. And now we're going to scoop back in the air. The hip comes back over the back knee and the front leg straightens. Drop your face towards your knee. And then slowly work your way back towards that crescent lunge, bringing the back leg more or less straight. Beautiful. All right, we're going to try and come back up onto our feet. So curl your toes, bring your hands over to the side, and come back up onto your feet. Walk the hands over the other way now. So one hand on either side of the right foot, both feet turn to the right. And we're going to stand in the triangle. Stand and drop your head a little bit towards your leg and try to have your legs straight, but if they're not straight, it's okay. All right, bend that front leg and walk your hands just a little forward. Scoot your back leg back and bring the knee down. Uncurl your toes so your toenails are on the ground. And bring your face up, crescent lunge. And scoot our hips back in the air, over the knee, and straighten that front leg. Bring the toes up, drop your head. And then we go back to crescent lunge. Lift your face. Turn your toes under. Bring your hands in front, back where they were to begin with, and come back up onto your feet. And let's hang and ragdoll. Let's interlock your elbows and let your arms just swing like a swing set. Swing, swing, swing. All right, hands on the floor. Bend one knee and then the other. All right, walk your feet in a little closer. So heels are underneath your hips. Bring your knees and put your hands on your knees. Round your back and walk up your legs. Standing tall in mountain. Oh, my yoga mat's got a little bit wrinkled. Let me straighten them out or I'll trip on a bubble. Okay, how you doing, guys? Still with me? Stand tall in mountain pose. Heels under hips. Toes, rock back and forth between your toes and your heels. Find that beautiful balance. And once your feet are really in a good connection with the earth and your body weight, pressing down, use that press to lift the arches of the foot and the knees and the thighs. Tuck the belly in, tuck the tailbone under, shoulders back, heart forward, arms hang, top of the head reaches up. Mountain pose, beautiful mountain. Imagine yourself connected to the earth and the sky at the same time, rooted in the earth, strong and powerful, dominating all around you. Tip top of your head, in the clouds, in the sunlight. Beautiful slopes of the mountain, a habitat for all kinds of creatures, birds and deer, raccoons, foxes, fish living in the rivers that flow from your snowy peaks down to your verdant skirts. All right, let's bring the arms up and imagine sunrise on the mountain. Breathe in, lift your arms out and up, overhead, stretch up. Find your prayer, bring it to your heart. Lift it up again, breathe in. Exhale all the way down, hands come down. Breathe in again, lift the arms out and up overhead. Find your prayer, bring it to your heart. This time just reaching up, look up. Just the right hand comes down, the left hand stays up. Shake that lower hand, make sure it's really loose and hanging. Reach the other hand way up, 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 higher than you ever thought you could reach. More, higher, reach higher. And then the lower hand starts to rise. Reach up, both hands up, reach up, breathe in, stretch tall. Let's let the other hand slowly sink, watch it go, sinking. Shake it so you know it's really loose, hanging there. Reach the other hand straight up, 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 up. Reach higher and higher and higher. And then release, bring it down. Both hands hang. Roll your shoulders. Roll them up and squeeze them back. Down and forward. Up, back, down and forward. Breathe in and out. Let's go the other way, all the way around. Back, up, forward, and down. Breathe in and out. And in and out. Now just one shoulder going back, over the top to the back. And now the other shoulder over the top to the back. Release the other arm. Stretch it out again, mountain pose, sunrise on the mountain. Breathe it up. Find your prayer. Push it up. And let's come down. Let's come down all the way back to seated. Here I am. Namaste. Thank you guys for joining me today. Hey, I'm so pleased that we're still able to meet like this and have our community stay strong and together, supporting each other and just reminding each other that things are going to get better. We'll see each other again some point. I don't know when, maybe in the fall. Please keep taking care of yourself. Wear your mask and wash your hands. We're not through this thing yet, and we're still losing people on the Dutch side and the French side and other places on the planet. It's not over yet. So, I mean, I'm really sorry to say that, but facts are facts, and we have to take care of ourselves. And if you haven't gotten your vaccine yet, I hope you will soon. I hope you can. I've got mine, my husband's got mine, my son's got his. Everybody I know is very comfortable with having gotten the vaccine, very happy to be protected from this horrible virus. If you think that there's something wrong with the vaccine, for sure there's something wrong with this virus, for sure. So let's listen to science, listen to wisdom of the people who spend their lives studying this stuff. Get your vaccine if you can, and if not, I just pray that you're happy and healthy and stay that way. Namaste to each and every one of you. Take care, and I will see you on Tuesday, where we're going to be doing 50-second plank challenge. Instead of 40-second, we're working up towards a minute. In a couple weeks, we'll be doing a full minute. That's pretty good, guys. We're doing good. So take care, namaste, and remember that I love you.